Gentlemen, we have to put an end to this crisis. We are being attacked. There are so many different agendas directed towards us to make us weak. The demasculating of men, think about it. Social media. What is going on social media? It's either brainless content that's dumbing down your humor, or 90% of it is sexualized content normalizing ungodly behavior, and it's manipulation. And it is dragging men deep into sorrow, and all platforms have become this like minute, it's like pornography everywhere you look. You can't get away from the lust. Imagine what going without social media for a month could do to your life. And imagine how many people, at hearing what I just said, could never see themselves being able to do that. That's how addicting this stuff is. There's freedom. There's freedom in stepping back from all of this chaos. You know, there's a reason why porn is free. Well, on the outside, it's free. You're not paying with money, but you're actually paying with your soul. Your God is omnipresent. He sees what you're doing. And so do the demons that are in the same room as you when you're in that rut. Satan's real, God is real. What side do you choose? Are you going to continue letting the devil control your life? There is such an attack on young men. And if you step back with a bird's eye view, you can see what's going on. How many real men are out there? We've given the power to women. There's more to life than having an outside appearance. You know, in every culture, this weaponized sex is like a secret used by the elites to maintain power. You have to break free, go against the grain, stand for something to break out of the matrix. And if you're taking anything I'm saying, okay, there's going to be steps to dropping this kind of behavior that most men are in right now. And I don't want you to think that any of this wickedness, let's just call it what it is, masturbation, lusting for women, idolizing women, no more. There's no more of that. You can't just say, oh yeah, in moderation it's fine. Listen, science is going to tell you it's healthy to release. You really believe that? Or do you believe God? And what side do you think the modern woman, the selfie woman, what side is she on? She's going to want you to... and I've had this happen. I've already had exes try to shut me up. You're crazy. You're crazy. It's 2023. It's healthy for men to like... First of all, who are you to tell me what a man should and shouldn't do? And you just see me regaining my power and climbing out of that rut, God willing. Men, get your power back. Quit playing into these devious, manipulative games. I'm not blaming women. Men have to take blame as well. Like, we all can take blame for what's happening in the world. None of us are perfect. But if you step back and you fast from social media for a sec, or you start working on self-improvement, you start seeking knowledge and wisdom, you try to conquer some of your flaws, you seek the Lord above, He's going to remove the veil from your eyes, and you'll just gain so much knowledge and wisdom. Everything will start to become clear. And the world needs more men to rise up to lead these women out of this chaos, because we're all being attacked. Women are being attacked as well. Think about it. Think about all of these influencers, all of these puppets that we grew up watching and idolizing and trying to, we would try to mirror these people, okay? Think, like, for women, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana. What these elites do is they'll stick an innocent, likable person out in the spotlight. They'll build them up for some years. They'll gain this popularity from the masses. Now everyone is like watching and talking and idolizing these people, for the elites to use these influencers, these puppets, as they're literally Satan's puppets. Think of the image that Hannah Montana, through the years, they used her to be this innocent, likable girl, and boom, now she's like a masculine woman. Think of what that does to the people watching. It's the rise and fall. This is how the elites get the masses to act in ways that they want, to keep them dumbed down. Justin Bieber, same thing. Starts off innocent. They gain traction. Everyone in the world knows who he is. People are mimicking him. And boom, he's covered in tats. He's been used by the devil. And he comes crashing down and gets a large percent of his followers to act in the same way. It's like normalizing this wickedness. You have to see through this stuff. Drake starts off, and I'm so embarrassed by this. You know, we were all deceived at some point, but Drake starts off as this like rapper, and he had more like hard rap songs. He was unique. And now look at where he is. All these goofy ass, pardon my language, sorry Lord. These people are painting their nails. These dudes are being used to brainwash men and women. Now you go out in public and you see people, you can just see people influenced by these puppets, confusing the younger generations. Satan has a grip on this world, and Lil Yachty, same thing. The popularity, it's like these people get this climb to fame in front of everyone's eyes, and everyone, like, you can't really have as a spectator, you're watching these people, you can't really call anything out in the beginning. You're like, okay, yeah, catchy music, cool, I like this guy. Oh, wow, they're playing his stuff on the radio. Okay, yeah, everything's easy access to his content. Boom, all right, yeah, I'm bumping a few of his songs. And you know who this person is. They come crashing down. They become more feminine, more flagrant, more colorful. They themselves are idolizing women, making it normal, completely throwing their masculinity out the window. This stuff is so obvious. And on the flip side, you got Nicki Minaj. Think of the image. Think of what young women out there are picking up from the behavior of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Sexy Red. We don't even know if these people are truly females. I heard that Sexy Red might actually be Young Thug. Who, by the way, Young Thug comes out in the beginning as like a hard rapper with a unique new voice and taste. He's catchy. And through the years, they've got him wearing dresses and making statements, and like, have you guys ever actually taken the time to go to Google and type in whatever song you've been listening to and read the lyrics? your jaw will hit the floor. Like Kevin Gates, same thing. From the beginning, you know, has this like deep gangster hard rap style, and along the line, dudes, they just become more feminine, putting silly stuff on as attire and just gradually bringing men down. And it's just, this has become so normal by who us as the people view as influencers. All these influencers are doing the same thing after selling their soul. It's become so normal that even in our daily lives, we can see these things. Think about all of the front of house positions. It's like there's an agenda to put confused people, like there's an agenda to put gay people in front of house positions, or trans. I'm talking like hosts of restaurants, drive-through window people, people on billboards, influencers, anyone with, it's like people want clout so bad that they'll give up their sexuality for it in some cases. Or they're just deceived and they're so far gone. And I'm not saying any of this to hate or cause anger. Jesus is the way out. You can be restored. If you've crossed over to the other side, I believe God could restore you. Where are we? So what are some solutions to these agendas? How can you break free from all this wickedness and have wisdom and not be shaken? Obviously, my greatest piece of advice would be to seek the Lord, because he's real. He's as real as you would hope him to be. And he's a forgiving God. There's no one he can't save. You just have to be willing. And I heard something the other day. I commented on a brother's post. I was like, this was on YouTube. Man, so happy to have found your channel. You are chosen. And he's like, not chosen, but choosing. I'm like, yeah, I like that. Because yes, when I say chosen ones, obviously many are called, few are chosen, but you have to choose to surrender, to give your life to Christ. You can't do this on your own. Same like if I reflect on my fitness journey, it's been a roller coaster until I surrendered to God. Now it's steady. Now it's part of my life. And prior, out of my own efforts, I'd go maybe 3 months most max. And like, I'm 27. All throughout my life, after high school, I had tried to be consistent with fitness. And I'd go a month or two, see the gains, get all pumped up and get burnt out from it. And I'd fall off for 6 months. Sorry, just had a message. And it's a roller coaster. So what I'm saying is, anything that you're trying to do and accomplish on your own can be, you can accomplish these things by giving it to the Lord. It wasn't until I surrendered to where I can confidently say that I will stay active, fit, and healthy for the rest of my life, Lord willing. So seek the Lord. And He might put in your consciousness, the Holy Spirit might lead you to fast from social media. I've been there. I've been seeking clout and wanting popularity and attention, and now I'm free. All I have is this pretty lousy YouTube account, and it's just a way for me to share knowledge and give back to the world. I'm free of scrolling. I'm free of trying to post things and get distracted by notifications. It's freed up so much time in my life for more productive things. So, fast from social media. Obviously, men and women, we need to drop the pornography. If you have to, put a website blocker on your phone. That's what I did. So, our sexual urges, we are not going to be able to just diminish our sexual urges overnight. If anyone knows of the NoFap community or the celibacy community, these people will tell you that it's a process. But there's so much power in conquering your sexual urges. It's truly life-changing. And you have to start somewhere. So start building a streak. Can you go a day without masturbating? Can you go a week? Can you go a month? Can you go 3 months, 6 months, a year? You will see change physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Your life will improve. There are so many benefits to dropping the lust. And I'm not saying that you're going to miss out on what God has for you. This is going to speed up the process of God giving you your significant other. And it's going to help you avoid stress and chaos. And if you can get on this, if you can conquer the urge to do what you've done in the past, you'll regain your health. Anyone that has seen the photos of me. I mean, check out my page. I have transformation photos side by side. They're like a year difference. In my mid-20s, you'll be amazed. You'll be like, this is not even the same person. And I can say that Satan had a strong grip on my life. And this is true. I'm not just saying this. I wouldn't change anything, good or bad, that's happened in my life, because I'm so thankful for where I am today. And I'm far from reaching where I want to be. But I just know that I'm in the right place with God, and I'm free. I'm not weighed down by anything that I can't handle, because God is my savior. So fast from social media, put up a website blocker for the pornography, start a relationship with God, surrender everything you're trying to accomplish on your own, surrender it. You know, if you're trying to quit smoking, if you're trying to quit drinking, if you're trying to quit the porn and you keep failing, you're going to eventually have to give it to God. You cannot quit. You cannot permanently do anything out of your own will, because without God, Satan's going to find his way back in. You'll leave a door open barely, and Satan will work through people or whatever to drag you back. So you need God as your rock, as your foundation, and you need to develop a relationship with him to be restored and renewed and built up stronger. And trust me, you will not miss out on anything. I know that that's what a lot of people out there think, is that, yeah, I'm just not ready to live for God yet. Eventually I will. Like, man, if I could just like shake these people and allow them to, if they could have my perspective, but it's God's timing is perfect. So it's like, I trust in him and I pray to him for the people. My heart goes out there to anyone that thinks that way. Like, and I know that anyone that might be watching this that wants to stay on the side of wickedness, I have no hard feelings against you, because I've been there. I've completely been there. I knew of God, but I didn't want to live for God because I thought I'd be missing out on fun. But all that did was slowly destroy my life. So take step towards self-improvement, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Gentlemen, a woman is attracted to a man that cannot be shaken. A man that she cannot manipulate. And of course, there's worldly women out there that say they love the simps. They don't love the simps. They love what they can get out of the simps. They still want to be with that man that stands for something, that stands for God, that can't be shaken, that's firm in his beliefs, that's strong confident and can live without her. These are the men that women want and seek. And you know, if you can build up this type of confidence and charisma, and if you can allow God to transform you into the man you are supposed to be, these are the men that women seek. You don't have to do anything. They will throw themselves at you. And it becomes so clear. If you listen to these people that, I mean, we've all heard that women are a distraction. A real man is the prize. Bible says it. A real man in the end times is like pure gold. Women are going to hate on this, but women are intuitive and they know that what I'm saying is true. And so people are stuck in mediocrity. I can't. You know what I'm trying to say. A man that wants better for his life is intimidating to people in mediocrity city. Where am I? So you can regain respect from women. Women don't respect men that will do anything for them. Women are human beings. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. I just broke the mount that I had this phone on. Don't fall for their tricks. Don't play their games, and you will see. Yeah. You give your life to God, and you start seeing life for what it really is, you will not be easily impressed. You know, life is about transcending and growth. And so how can we do that? We need to be humble. I would say that's probably the first step for anyone that's stuck. Humble yourself. You know, admit that your ways are not the best way. God's way is the best way. Admit that you're wrong. Admit that you have some issues, because we all do. There's only one man that has ever been perfect, and that was Jesus Christ, God's Son. That's probably a good place to end. Shout out to anyone out there retaining their seed and trying to improve their life. Anyone watching this, I believe that God has guided you here. And so ask yourself, what can I do? What's the first step? All right, y'all. If you've made it this far, throw something in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Share this, please, and thanks. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.